What's up, my hunting brothers and sisters? Today we are going to compare climbing with multi-sticks and saddle hunting off of a platform versus climbing and saddle hunting off of a one stick. We're going to do side-by-side comparison and see which one's better, which one's faster, which one overall wins. So stay tuned. All right, everybody, there is a ton of debate when you get on social media. When it comes to saddle hunting, do you one stick? Do you multi-stick and hunt off a platform? Do you multi-stick and rappel down? Do you somehow one stick and use a platform? It's crazy. I'm gonna tell you right now, just get all the tools and just mix and match and do it your own way. Seriously, the more tools in your toolbox, the better you're gonna be. But in all seriousness, a couple disclaimers. One, hunting from an elevated position is inherently dangerous, okay? I don't care if it's a tree stand, climbing up in a box line, one sticking, multi-sticking with a saddle, it can be dangerous anytime your feet leave the ground. So you be safe. You do your homework, you figure out what works for you and be safe, okay? I'm not telling you how to climb. I take no responsibility for your safety. I'm just gonna show you side by side how much time it takes up to get to hunting height, and you can have a real-time side-by-side comparison, efficiencies and all that, okay? Now, my opinion, and this is my opinion only, it's not a race, okay? I don't care if it takes me 5 minutes or 10 minutes or 15 minutes. It is all about getting up to hunting height efficiently, safely, somewhat quietly, okay? That's all I really care about, okay? I have been multi-stick and saddle hunting off of a platform now for 3 full seasons. I've been one sticking for 2 months. I'm probably much more efficient climbing with these than I am with this. However, I've gotten pretty good, I think, at this. So anyways, that's what we're gonna do. I'm not endorsing any products. I'm not telling you what products to use. These just happen to be what I use. I'm a big fan of Eastern Woods Outdoors and Latitude. So I've got an Eastern Woods Outdoors one stick. I've got Eastern Woods Outdoors climbing sticks, and I've got a Latitude X-Wing platform and a Latitude saddle. I also have altimeters on all my sticks and on my one stick. How I'm gonna do this is I have 4 climbing sticks here, okay? I have 4 steps and aiders. One stick has 2 steps on it, one stick has none. At the end of the day, it's like basically 2 step sticks plus an aider. My step to step on these sticks is 20 inches. My aiders are set somewhere around the 17 to 18 inches mark. So again, we're essentially 4 sticks with 20 step to step and a 16 to 18 aider step, okay? One stick my one stick is a 12-inch one stick with 2 steps on the aiders, again, an altimeter. We're gonna compare it. 4 sticks, I'm gonna do 4 moves. The base move at the ground counts as move 1, okay? So I'm gonna get that to hunting height. I'm gonna measure using, ouch, man, that was getting hard holding all that stuff. Laser tape measure from my platform down to the ground, okay? And then we are going to descend down. I'm gonna show it side-by-side comparison in real time in vertical video so you can see it. I'm not gonna talk in the whole thing outside of tell you whatever my height was, and that's it, okay? Yeah, outside that, I'm really not sure what the goal is this, except there's just really no good side-by-side comparison videos that I've seen out there. So let's make one, right? There you go. All right, let me get things set up. We'll go on one, we'll go up the other. You're gonna see them side-by-side, and we'll talk about it when we're done. Boom. Ready? Go. the heck? This is my fourth spot, so this is my hunting height right here. Platform to ground is 19 feet 6 inches. 21 feet right on the nose. We are in hunting position. Time to go down and pack everything up. I am in hunting position. Time to come down. done. So there you have it. That was up and down with 4 sticks, basically an 8er per stick, 4 8er steps total in the platform, and 4 moves of a 1 stick. How do they compare? Editing Derek's going to interject right here. All right, so let's review the numbers on the time and the height and everything on the multi-stick versus the 1 sticking. Going through the time code as you saw that was running during the video, basically here's how I broke this down. Let's just look at unpacking gear and getting to the point where you're ready to climb. So basically unpacking your gear, you get that first stick or the 1 stick on the tree and you're getting ready to step onto that 8er or that first step. In the multi-sticking, it took 1 minute 53 seconds. Call it 2 minutes. In the 1 stick, it took me 1 minute 4 seconds. Call that 1 minute. Now, arguably, the way you pack your multi-sticking setup could vary, you know, somewhat. I have a system that I kind of like the way mine stack in and bundle up. So again, you got to take all these numbers with a grain of salt. But basically 1 sticking was 1 minute less at that point. Now let's take a look at multi-sticking, climbing 4 sticks high. Again, each stick had an 8er, okay? And setting the platform at hunting height, okay? In the multi-stick, it took me 6 minutes and 55 seconds. Call it 7 minutes. 1 sticking to make the 4 moves to give me kind of an equivalent setup and everything. That took me 8 minutes and 12 seconds. Call it 8 minutes. Believe it or not, I would never have guessed this, but it took 1 minute less for me to climb multi-sticking. Now again, I've got 3 years of multi-sticking in versus just a couple months of 1 sticking. I'm probably more efficient in climbing with multi-sticking, okay? Let's take a look at the height that I got to. Now, how I did this, because I hunt multi-sticks, I set my platform at the same height as my top stick. That was 19 foot 6 inches. If you were the type that wanted to bring your platform up, say another step length, that'd be another, say 18 inches, and you'd put yourself at 21 feet, which is exactly how high I got with 1 sticking. So theoretically, 1 sticking, I got 18 inches higher. However, I call that a wash and put an asterisk next to it because, again, if you wanted to raise your platform up an additional step, you're the same height. So, and really, 19 foot 6, 21 inches hunting height, what's it really matter? In 99.9% of situations, it doesn't. So we'll call that one a tie, basically. In descending, now this includes the getting ready to descend, and for example, multi-sticking, getting the linesman belt out, detaching the tether, putting it away. 1 sticking, you just got to kind of get all situated. You got to pack up the 1 stick and all that stuff on your way down. And in multi-sticking, you are packing up your gear as you go down. In multi-sticking, it took me 4 minutes and 50 seconds. Call it 5 minutes. In 1 sticking, it took me 1 minute and 57 seconds. Call that 2 minutes. So 1 sticking was faster coming down, which you would think it would be, by 3 minutes. Let's talk about the packing up, okay? In the packing up, once you hit the ground, I was trying to get my sticks all bundled back up, or in my case of my 1 sticking, get all the ropes all managed and put back away. Again, how you store your stuff, this is going to vary, okay? But I think it's probably typical. Pack up in multi-sticking, 1 minute 30 seconds, so 1.5 minutes. In 1 sticking, it was 3 minutes 21 seconds. Let's call it 3.5 minutes. So basically, it took 2 minutes less in the multi-sticking situation. So basically we've got, if you break those 5 categories down, we've got 2 wins for one sticking, being advantageous time-wise, 2 wins for multi-sticking, being advantageous time-wise, and height, they're essentially, it's a wash at that point. Also, if you looked in the overall timeline going up and down, it was within a minute. I don't remember the exact number, but it was less than a minute difference between the two. So what does that tell me? Really, when I look at the numbers, is it really doesn't matter. You got to end up doing what is best for you. I see arguments all the time where guys say one sticking is way faster. Maybe if that's all you do and you've gotten super efficient. I see other guys saying the multi-sticking is way faster. Again, maybe if that's all you do and you're way more efficient. I would say for the most part, it's pretty much a wash or close enough. Who really cares if it takes 2 minutes longer to do it one way versus the other? So with that said, I don't know that there's a clear winner when it comes to time. I don't know that there's a clear winner when it comes to height. You have to do what you're comfortable with and what fits your hunting style the best. So let's go back out to In the Field Derek and have him conclude this way too long a video, as I always do. All right, so there you go. Look, again, I'm not professing one way is better than the other. Quite honestly, I will continue to use multi-sticks in a platform and a one stick. And I'm also going to use at times multi-sticks and a platform and rappelling. And I'm also going to use a one stick and a platform. I may actually modify one of these sticks to one stick from time to time and a platform. There's no right, wrong way to do it, okay? These are tools in your toolbox. Man, if you go in some car mechanic's garage, he's got this giant toolbox full of tools. Some of them he only uses once every 10 years. The more tools that he has, the better mechanic he is. I'm telling you as a hunter, the more tools that you have in your toolbox, whether it's multi-sticks, one sticking, box blinds, ground blinds, hang-on stands, ladder stands, sitting on the ground, doing whatever it is, the more effective of a hunter you're going to be. Don't be married to a system. Don't knock other people for that your way is better than their way. Get the tools, learn how to use them, and be safe. That's it. I really hope that these videos I've been doing answer a lot of questions, take some of the intimidation out of saddle hunting, one sticking, multi-sticking, and all that, and get you out and let you enjoy your seasons more, and hopefully you become more productive. Again, all shout outs for when it comes to one sticking. Go look at Greg Stagg, Stags in the Wild. His YouTube channel is phenomenal. He is the guru of one sticking. I couldn't have done this without consulting with him and also watching all of his videos. Multi-sticking, there's a ton of great guys. The shout out to the guy who got me into it initially, Nate Sellers, Average Jack Archery. Check out his channel. You know, those two guys are a wealth of info, as are just tons of them. Check out all the brands. It's so exciting right now in the saddle hunting world. All the different cool climbing gear, whether they're sticks or one sticks or saddles, have come out. I was just at the ATA show in 2023 in Indianapolis, and it was crazy. Everybody had something cool and new. It's exciting. And the saddle hunting manufacturing world, you go like the Mobile Hunter Expo, go next summer. There's 2 of them, one in Chattanooga, Tennessee, one in Kalamazoo, Michigan. You're gonna see it's this friendly environment where everybody works together. So we don't have to be divisive as to one way versus the other. All get along, all be safe, be effective hunters. That's it. I hope you enjoyed this video. God bless. Please stay safe no matter how you climb a tree and what method you use. And as always, it's a new day in the outdoors. Oh, please hit that subscribe button and like this video. It helps a ton.